let us to start discussion on type of compound interest. That is, the first type is single payment compound interest. So it is the single payment and compound interest they are asking. Here the objective is to find a single future amount of the initial payment P made after n number of n periods at a interest rate I compounded every year. So for the one time it is investment or it is deposited money in the bank. After few year, how much a sum of one time money get back? That is the formula. F is equal to P 1 plus I raised to n. Find a compound amount of 15,000 for 9 year at 9.5% compounded annually. So this is the given data. So they are asking that compound amount for after 9 year. So there is use F is equal to use the formula and we get 33,948 rupees after 9 year for principal amount of 15,000. So the investment, it is deposited amount is 15,000 and get back amount after 9 year 33,943 of interest 9.5% compounded annually. It is okay. Second case, single payment present worth amount. Single payment present worth amount means a person expecting a single future amount after n periods at an interest rate I compounded at the end of every year. Then how much or uh, how much or single payment money he have to pay now? So for he expecting some, it is future amount. I want to construct a building, I need a 50 lakh rupees. Then how much I have to pay now into the bank? After 10 year I want 50 lakh rupees. Then how much I have to pay now? The future amount is fixed, but present amount how much I have to deposit, that is not, that is to be calculated based on the given bank compound interest. So the future amount is 50 lakh. So present amount how to calculate? The same equation once again, there is no change. So here it is the present amount how much it is they have asked. Earlier they have asked future amount. So that is they have asked present amount, that is P is equal to F by I raised to n. So single payment present worth amount. If I paid today 1 lakh rupee, if I paid today 1 lakh rupee, after 20 years, is it same 1 lakh rupee only? We have to get around a 3 to 4 lakh rupees because that much is worth. Single payment present worth amount means if I paid today 1 lakh rupees, after 20 years the cost of money is, it is different. That is the cost of money, it is maybe 2 lakh 3 lakh more than that. Okay, that is same thing. A Ram wishes to have a future sum of 40 lakh for his daughter tuition fee for after 12 years from now. What is the single payment that he should deposit now so that he get a desired amount after 12 years? The bank gives 12% rate of interest, but that interest is compounded annually. So here it is the principal, the future amount is fixed 40 lakh, interest is fixed, number of years also fixed. Then how much today I have to pay to get a 40 lakh rupees? That is the, you use the equation, you get it 10 lakh 26,000 if you pay a single payment now. Then after 12 years bank will give 40 lakh to you. That is the present single payment present worth amount. Single payment present worth. So there is a present worth. If I pay it is 10 lakh rupees presently, if I single worth amount, if I pay 10 lakh rupees, the future amount will be 40 lakh rupees after 12 years. Okay, same thing. Next one more. equal payment series compounded annually. So it is second case problem. So in this case, to find a single future amount by paying a equal amount at the end of every interest period, end of every year, that is interest period, for next n periods or years, with an uh, compound interest rate is I. So here it is, I am investing, it is end of year. So my whatever it is a bonus amount or it is a yearly earned amount, I will keep separately. Every year I will deposit 2 lakh into the bank. Every end of year I will pay, that is equal amount, equal payment series. I will pay every end of year 2 lakh rupees. But I want the future amount. So one time it is single future amount. I want single future amount. I want a 20 lakh rupees. Single future amount. I want 20 lakh rupees. Then I am paying. It is every at end of year. I am paying every end of year. For the first end of year, I am paying 2 lakh. Second end of year, 2 lakh. Third end of year, so and so. Then what is, how much I will get the future amount, that is future single payment, how much I will get. So that is the in this case it is a discussed. So that is A is the equal amount deposited at the end of every interest period. So that is the equation is, it is a second type of equation. F is equal to A 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 divided by 1. So here it is a problem. A man is planning to build his own house. He plans to divert his bonus of 1,20,000 as investment every year for next 10 years. Bank gives 12% rate of interest, and that interest is compounded annually. Find maturity value of his account after 10 years. So here it is, he want to build his own house, and he paying every end of year 1,20,000, and for 10 years, and the interest is bank given 12%. And how much the future amount? Simple. Okay, it is normally every all the shop people, so they will deposit daily also, monthly also they will deposit, but they, and at the end of year they will get the some lump sum amount. At the end of year they will get the lump sum amount, and that lump sum amount once again they will deposit in the one more account. So it is once again uh, that amount is once again they, every year they will deposit, and after 10 years they will get the it is huge amount. So here it is, A is equal to, it is every interest period, that is they are paying 1,20,000, and here it is, put the values in this equation, you get it. Future amount after 10 year 21,05,848 rupees they will get, around 21 lakh rupees they will receive. How much they actually he paid? 10 years he have paid of around the amount every year, it is 1,20,000. 1,20,000 into 10 means around 12 lakh he paid, and so he actually got 21 lakh, means 9 lakh rupees interest he earned. Okay, that is a equal payment series compound amount. Okay, so next equal payment series sinking fund, the formula remains same. So equal amount payment series sinking fund means it is depositing at the end of every end of period. So we are going to deposit a fixed amount. Okay, in this case, to find a equivalent, so how much to be do the sinking amount, so it is future amount is fixed. I want 50 lakh rupees, it is a fixed. I duration also fixed, 10 year I'm paying, 10 year I'm paying 12% interest, and future amount F is equal to 50 lakh, it is also fixed. Then how much the sinking amount we have to find? To find the sinking amount means how much I have to deposit now. So that is, it is in this case find equivalent amount A we have to find. Earlier case they have given A and we have find the future amount, but in this case they have this given, they will give the future amount and they will ask how much the sinking amount, that is F. It is, they will ask A value. To find to find equivalent amount A that should be deposited at the end of every interest period to get a future amount F at the end of the nth interest period with an interest rate I compounded annually. Here it is, they are asking A value. The equation is remains same. It is a second equation. The earlier equation, it is a single payment. So this is the, at the end of every interest period they are paying. Okay, this is the second type of equation. Only two type of equation we have discussed. These are the two main equations. So they are asking the A value for end of every end of year, how much they have to pay. So they are asking. So and but future amount, it is also X value, X amount is also fixed. Okay, everything is fixed. They are asking the, it is every end of year how much the amount how to deposit. So once again the same variety problem we have discussed. Okay, a Ram wishes to have a future sum of 40 lakh for her for his daughter's tuition fees for 12 years. He plans to deposit an equal amount at the end of every year for next 12 years at a rate of interest 12% compounded annually. Find the equivalent amount that must be deposited at the end of every year for next 12 years. So the future amount is fixed, interest is fixed, number of year also fixed. Next, how much equivalent annual amount at the end of every year, how much the amount how to pay. So same variety of problem we have discussed earlier. It is, I think it is a problem number is, I think it is 4. So it is the same thing, but here it is single future amount in the so in the problem number, I think in this seventh, problem number 7, right? This is the problem number 6. There is a single future amount. Okay, there is single future amount, there is no change. Future amount is same, interest rate will be same, and next number of year also same, but difference is only, so single payment today he have done 10,26,000 single payment, and he received after 12 year he will receive 40 lakh. But in this case, in the equal payment series sinking fund case, so every year he want to pay, that is how much amount he asking that. So after by doing the calculation we get 1.65 1,65,751 every month he going to pay, and at the end of 12th year they will receive 40 lakh. So 1.65 into 12, how much? Around 1.65 into 12, around 20 lakh, 22 lakh it may be amount he going to pay. Principal amount is 22 lakh, but he will received 40 lakh, around 40 lakh rupees. But he paying 1.65 lakh every year. But in the previous case, he going to pay 10,26,000 at one time, and at the 12th year he will receive the same future amount. And next case we discuss one more video.